7 months of marriage. Have you thought about divorce?
I have never thought about divorce, but I've thought about separation.
1, 2, 3, go. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. We're supposed to say it together. 1, 2, 3. I'm Claire.
I'm Akah.
And we're Akah and Claire.
Welcome to our first ever video on our new channel. Shout out to everybody who's giving us like 2,000 subs. Like, big shout out to you. To everyone who has not given us peace, who has harassed us on social media in real life. Some of you have come after us like,
where's our video?
We want to say we appreciate the love. We love you guys back, and because of you, we've been trying to put out a video. We promise you, the Lucifer has been on his heels.
He's been trying.
This is like the 7th time we're trying to do a video.
100th time.
It's crazy. It's either camera went bad or sound.
Or someone's just being annoying.
I know, right? Jesus.
Or no names mentioned. Or like the people at the back, you know, just go like, at the wrongest time. And we're like, come on now.
So yeah, but finally, it's here. We appreciate you guys. Please spread the word. Tell your friends, your neighbors, everybody that Akah and Claire is here. Get everybody to subscribe. We want to get to 100,000 subs in 4 months, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, but we're gonna.
I'm a believer.
So make sure you guys follow us on our social media.
Yeah.
Instagram Akah and Claire, and also Claire Idera Akah. Akah Nani, that's my Instagram handle. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we talking about today?
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 How are we talking about today?
What are we talking about today?
Today I'm gonna talk about like what it's been like being married. You know the people that have been asking, so how is married life?
We have the final answer for you.
Oh my god, that question has been so annoying. Like, we married yesterday, the next day, how is married life? No, I'm supposed to come out with like sentences, pre-typed sentences.
If you're wondering if this is the first time actually seeing us, and you're wondering where did these people jump from, who are they? Well, we have a history, so you can check our old videos on our other channel, which is Akah Bands. You can check it out. But for now, all our new videos are going to be here on this channel, Akah and Claire. Yeah, let's jump right into it. Welcome.
Great. So the first thing really is sex. I mean, because that's the first thing that we encountered as a couple. Ew. Stop playing.
What? Stop playing.
Stop
Did you put your hand in your nose and put it on my mouth?
When?
I want you today. You did like
Today.
this, and you did like this. And there was another thing that
I
you
can
removed
never
the
do
cookie
that.
and you put it in my
Akah, you
mouth.
are lying. You are lying.
You forgot when you put a boogie in my mouth. Your hand that you used to put a boogie, you put it in my mouth.
I'm not as gross as you are. Gosh, that's gross, babe. Ew. Stop. Oh my god. Akah is so gross. Maybe that's what we should talk about now. Anyway, but let's go back to sex. So sex is like the first thing that we encountered as married people, because that's what happened, you know, your wedding night and shit. Sex generally has been like this.
Was.
Okay, yeah, it was confusing. I mean, because I'm a virgin and shit, so, like, are you opening your eyes? Am I not a virgin?
The way she looked at me like, am I not a virgin?
Anyway, so it was a bit confusing stroke. We were getting used to, you know, the shebangs of it. What's it been like?
I mean, what do you mean by this? I don't subscribe to that. First of all, let me just say that when we got married and started having sex, it was crazy hard. Well, not crazy hard, but just crazy unpalatable.
What do you mean by that?
We had to learn a lot of things about each other.
Yeah.
And about what each other wanted.
Yeah.
So basically, I had been celibate for like, you know, a couple of months before we got married. She also was not in tune with her sexuality. So us now coming together to now say, okay, let's, you know, have fun, like do that.
It was tough.
Like
it was tough, but funny enough, like the night of the wedding, it was.
We didn't have sex the night of the wedding.
Sorry, was it?
It was during the
week. During the week. Yeah, we didn't have sex then. But during the week, when it did happen, our first sex was. It was great. It was great.
Really?
Oh, baby, you didn't know.
I didn't know.
It was great because, like, it seemed, you know, when it seemed like there were like people watching. Like the angels were there, like, oh, playing music, strings.
So that's how you felt like in your mind?
No, it felt not well.
I felt like for me it felt spiritual.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it felt very official consummation. Like how it is like with the Medicis, where they stay on the bed and people are there watching to make sure that they're consummating the wedding, the marriage. That's what it felt like. It didn't feel so official. It felt romantic as well, cause like
But then after that, it
yeah,
just went.
Yeah, it went.
And I basically, it hurt me a lot, my pride, because I'm the kind of guy that just likes to, I feel like, oh, I know how to do it. I know how to treat a woman. I know how to make a woman feel good. Like,
but Claire was just a top
work
cookie
on this damn girl. And but I think at the end of the day, we started looking for the answers.
Yeah, and
so
also
one of the big issues was that her mind.
Yeah, trying to figure out like what the main problems were, and it was just the fact that because the way I work, like my mind just.
Not the way you work. I don't know what it was.
It is how
Lucifer.
I am. The way my brain operates, like my brain most of the time is everywhere. Like sometimes even when I'm trying to have conversation, like I'm saying 10,000 things at the same time. So during sex, I'm thinking of like.
And there was one time we were trying to have sex, and Claire was like, I was trying to like when we're in the mood, we were having sex, and then Claire was like, "Did you close the door? Did you lock the door?" I was just like, "Where is your mind?"
Like I was thinking of the kitchen. I was like, "Oh, that plantain."
After a month, I think we started like getting there. And then one time I think, boom, it just happened. Like we just had the best freaking sex ever. Yeah. And she was just like, Akah, my mind was here. As in, we actually was a problem because we started praying about it. Because I used to feel like it was me, I was underperforming, but we now realize that it's more than your performance. Yeah. It's a whole lot of things.
Okay, so the next one is I think since we got married, one great thing that happened was like just chilling down, calming down after the wedding planning because it was so much stress. Like it legit took a toll on ourselves. Like
how many months did we have to the wedding?
We had like October, November, December, January, February, March.
No. We had January, February, March.
What are you asking? How many months we used to plan?
Okay, yes, did we plan?
Okay, because we were engaged in October.
Yeah, but then when we set a date was in January.
We set a date in February.
Jesus, so we actually had to plan February, March.
But before then, like we were low key planning. Well, I was.
We were not planning. No.
I was because I was already setting inspo. I had to make for my dress and all of that.
Okay, January, February, March. That's 3 months. Other people start planning like 6 months, 1 year ahead.
Yeah.
Also, so I think that's why it took it all on us.
Yeah, except for the fact that we had to like post our wedding photos. That I loved seeing our wedding photos after the wedding. But after that, I was just like kill me. I didn't want to see anything wedding. So yeah. And then I think it also like affected my work because like prior to the wedding I stopped working so I could focus on like planning. We didn't have a planner, so I had to do planning alongside my dad. So it was I couldn't work at the same time. And then after the wedding I also couldn't get myself to like get back into work because I was really exhausted. I was just like drained, and then to even like get my mind to start thinking about work, it was such a struggle. And then it went deep. I went into depression after the wedding. Like I was really sad, and sometimes I'll wake up and I'll hate myself for not being able to get back into work, and I'll just cry. I was trying to now almost passing the aggression on Akah. As I was trying to say that he needs to motivate me to get back into work, and he didn't understand why or how he could, fit that roles. And then I was now frustrated at him that he wasn't what I felt like before we got married.
I could motivate
you. We would be a great team together, would work perfectly together. But when we now got married, and I was seeing him just like acting like, "Oh, you're responsible for your life." Yes, which was true. But at that point, I felt like I needed him to like help me in that area. But he didn't get it. Me too. I didn't get it. And then I took all that frustration on my hair and I cut my hair. Long story. So yeah.
That's what's happened.
That's
me and you are finding out together at the same time. Wow.
So that's literally the length of it. Like it affected me in different ways, but
wow, this is crazy. This is crazy deep, babes. And to be honest, like one of the things that you guys are going to find out on our channel and our vlog is that we're going to be 100% with you guys. We'll try to be as genuine as possible. Mm-hmm. And the truth is, this is the first time I'm hearing this. I didn't know that she suffered like depression as a result of the change and the move and everything. Talking to a friend about this, about the changes that she, even though I didn't use the person, she's like, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. It's not that much of an issue. She should be okay, she'll be fine. My mom had already told me, even before anything, my mom just said after the wedding, she will need a year to settle down and find herself again. I didn't understand it because I was just like, oh,
wow.
you know, she needs to do this. Oh, well, we need to get gas cooker for her to start cooking and everything. My mom was like, hey, bro, give her a year for her to settle down. I didn't understand. I remember telling a friend about what was happening, how she, you know, she's finding it hard to get into work, and you know, I remember she started vocalizing how she felt like I wasn't there for like motivating her. So I just told my friend was like, she's getting depressed. My friend is a female, and she was like, what if she's depressed? I'm like, never. She cannot be depressed. What's causing her to be depressed? If she's depressed, she'll tell me. And we know now. She's like, Akah, most of the time women go through these things when you're not there. You're always working, you're out. You don't know what's happening at home. You don't know whether she's crying to bed or crying and sleep. I said, it can never be. If she's crying in sleep, I will hear. So this is literally like a shocker for me that this happened, babes.
And then even normally, like with my life, I don't like share things that go on with me.
And so she accuses me of not sharing things.
No, I do share everything with Akah. I share with anybody in the world that knows what's happening with me. You know, I most likely would not say it the way I've conveyed it now perfectly, because now I finally understood
what it was.
But the moment I'm feeling it, I'm telling you.
And you were happy to, like, you know.
Yeah, that obviously, like, because you're the joy of my life. Like, I'll be happy when I see you. I'll be happy when I'm with you. But it doesn't mean that there aren't things that
you're
I
going
have
through.
Here that I'm trying to, especially, I remember there was one time that I read that I have to, you know, try to work out my issues so that I'm not, you know, making my marriage miserable. And even though, like, that's so much of a burden to place on yourself, but, like, the energy that you pass to each other depends on what's inside of you.
So was it the wedding planning or just
I
the
think it
whole
was
change?
just the entire change. I know when I say that as change, it's almost like, I'm the first person to experience change, but it was very drastic.
And I do think that change is a huge issue for you, because I remember when we're dating and she moved from Lagos to London. This is London that she's been to. She's traveled to our US, but she went for school. This school that she desired for, chased for, wanted at all costs.
So bad.
She went to this now London. Oh, yeah, start school, depression. Like, she was sad, like that change of
and it was such
changing.
like a shock, like culture shock.
I'm like, what
really
culture
bad.
shock? You've been to London many times. You were there like a
No,
couple of months
fair,
before.
like, to be fair, it does happen to most of us. It does happen to
No,
me.
I'm fine. I'm just saying that it just happens. Like, I have to note that change, you know, affects you mentally. Any huge change in your life, or
and I feel like, I mean, if you're married and you've gone through this, but maybe you navigated it in a different way, I feel like you should let us know in the comment, because I feel like it's something that needs to be addressed even in marriage counseling. You know, they don't necessarily talk about the post-wedding. They always talk about what you should do, but they don't tell you about what you experience when these things like are settled in, and how your emotions get affected, or even your work life or whatever.
And that's why I would like to advise everyone that after marriage, try and get, like, first of all, communication classes with therapists or whatever, or trainers or people, communication classes or courses with each other. Also for each other. Also go after like 3 months, you guys 3-4 months go back into like marriage counseling, or at least have like somebody you guys are accountable to or talk to, somebody you trust, who you can go to once a week or once in 2 months or once a month.
I think for us, like, it was my parents. Like, even though we don't like sit down and be like, hey, this is what's going on. They ask questions, because like with me, you will not get anything from me if you don't ask me. You know. So they ask questions, and
especially her mom. Shout out to Eniola's mom. Mommy has literally been hands-on our marriage. She's just like, I'm here for you guys, and I think that's just what has been so much of a blessing. Another major adjustment that I taken note of is basically like having to communicate more often, checking up on her actually more than I usually did before, like because I'm sort of kind of maybe a loner. And I communicate in my mind sometimes.
Do you mean? I don't think
so
loner is
not loner, but some sort of a loner.
Well, that sounds really sad. Like, you're not a loner.
I'm not a loner. Like I said, I'm sort of kind of maybe a loner. Sometimes I can just like to be by myself, keep to myself. I can exist by myself.
I think it's just bachelor.
It's bachelor life,
because like there's nobody else that.
Yeah, so I wasn't used to telling somebody I'm going to so and come back. Hey, like, I'm not used to it. So, like, sometimes I'm leaving and she would just be like, no kiss, no hug, no bye. Or I wake up in the morning and she wants a hug. which is fine, which is okay. But I'm not just so I've had to adjust to all of that.
But when he's out, like, you know, I like when he sends a random text to say like, "Yo, what's up? What's good?" But, yeah. So yeah, that's what changed. Actually, we're doing that too. Like
We're doing that before
single.
marriage now.
Yeah, we're doing that before marriage.
But I think after marriage, I dipped a bit because I was just like,
She's here.
she's
Pregnant.
here now.
No need. No need. You
If
see,
I need to
you see what they say.
WhatsApp,
When
we
they
don't WhatsApp
marry
again.
you, when they marry
We don't
you,
WhatsApp again.
they start to misbehave.
But also communication on phone reduces drastically because you see each other more. Like,
But when we are not on talking terms, somebody we know he wants to communicate from the room to the living room through text message.
I don't send you texts when we're not on talking terms. I don't. Why are you lying?
Akah will WhatsApp me, and I've addressed it twice.
And you're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
Akah, stop lying. They say that you get past the honeymoon phase, and then get to a phase where you start to see each other, and then you now start getting each other's way, and it's just bish, bash. Did you ever at some point think about divorce? I mean, this is April, May, June, July, August, September, October. These 7 months of marriage. Have you thought about divorce?
I have never thought about divorce, but I've thought about separation.
I've thought about separation and divorce. I'm like, fuck this! I ain't doing this no more.
Like, we had a major fight. Like, and I was
was
just
major.
guns blazing, middle finger to all of this. Like, and again, like we say, and this is why we say you also have to be accountable to somebody because there's something that there's nothing you have gone through that somebody else
Has
now
not.
gone through. When
You know what was funny?
when you just put it in perspective that
they were legit.
this is what happened.
They were legit laughing at us.
As in, it was so serious, and they were laughing.
They were laughing.
Like, this is fine. Why you wild that you was this? And somehow it also helps to also feel like you're not alone.
Yeah.
And when you feel like you're not alone, and this is a normal process, because the truth is, when we have this idea of rosy relationship and how my woman should be or how an should be, and it's not, you feel like you've been cheated, you feel like it's all a lie or it's bogus. But by the time you realize that whatever, it's you who has the wrong expectations.
Exactly.
And if you feel like, if you realize that real life is actually ups and downs, if you realize that what you're going through is normal, it's not abnormal. Because when you have expectations, you don't want those expectations to be normal. When you realize that what you've gone through is actually normal, it's okay, and it's one of the processes of actually getting to the right place, then you will calm down and be committed, especially if you love each other and you're committed.
Not saying that we're like no odds. I mean, there's something that be like, what? You've not even married for 1 year, you're giving advice. Yeah. No, it's just from our personal.
We're trying to say that even in this our few months, it's not all roses.
It's not roses, and it's our personal experience. So any like sort of advice, stroke, feedback, is because like we've experienced it. We know we will experience it again. So hopefully we even take our own advices. But
I think our fights are no more as
they are no more as
punchy as they used to be.
Yeah,
because
I think,
we're learning.
Yeah, we're learning, and I think now it's when someone says, "Yo, this is what I feel like you need to work on," the other person actually makes actual decisions to work on it. And there's one thing they say, like the way you pass across information. So the way you say it matters.
Yeah. I'm very like I said, I grew up blunt. So if I'm passing across a message, it's not as if like, and the truth is, it's very fickle. So I can be like, and after that, it's gone. But the
damage
of that on the other person's emotion is still there.
I believe that most people are vindictive normally. So if you have someone who knows that
and I'm not vindictive.
Their ability to revenge or do my own back is high, and you do all those things to the person, they're like, okay. Don't worry now.
Do you do that? Do you?
Sometimes I
do. Because she is.
Yeah.
She is vindictive, but I don't think she's as vindictive as she usually is or used to be.
No,
or she's not vindictive with me.
Because most of the time, in school, I don't know how to like say and insult you. I'm that type of person that in an argument I would start crying, but I'll go and sit down and think of a way I'll get you back, because I can't get you back in that verbal. Yeah. So it's just being like that.
Me, I'm not vindictive. I can shout. No, if I don't tackle it, then that emotional anger.
Yeah, but that's the thing with me. I handle things head on more than you do. Like once I feel an emotion that I'm not supposed to be feeling, I tell you straight on that. I don't like what you said. This is how I feel. This is how it made me feel.
Mostly because sometimes, like even when I have those emotions, I'm used to like pushing things away or pushing it down, which is unhealthy. You should actually like clearly, especially when it's somebody you're living with. You should talk about that emotion instantly. You talk about and let it go. Don't push it down.
My God.
I'm used to Because in my mind, I'm Superman. And it won't matter. But the truth is, all those things, residual is mattering.
Oh my God, it used to drive me mad. Like when we have a fight and then I can't go to bed. And this is how me I'll be watching him.
Yeah, that was a huge thing that happened after marriage. Like one of the
I can't sleep when we fight. Like even when we're not married. Like when we have fights, my heart can't handle. So gentle, like my heart can't handle.
Can't you sleep now?
I still can't. The last fight we had, that I woke up in the morning, my eyes were huge. Oh my God! Like I feel like I always need to talk about it. And they say that when things happen, it's not like you don't have to harsh it then if the time is not right. But I feel like if both of us put our mind to it, we can try to resolve it before the next day. I think then there's this Bible passage that is, don't let the sun go down with your anger. I always think of that thing, but you know that's not how
it's not like, because I'm not actually angry. I'm just in the emotional space to do it.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the things that I've had to actually deal with after marriage. Okay, so before marriage, like we were like, don't stay too late together.
What do you mean?
Don't stay too late with each other together. First, I moved from not able to take her out.
Yeah.
I moved from there to
and then I had
to finding her parents knowing about me. Then curfew. You can only bring her home by 7 p.m. Then later I moved to 11.
Oh my
10,
God!
11.
When you moved to 11, it was a big deal.
No,
like
to 10. Actually, we now were the ones that pushed it to 11.
It was such a big deal.
You don't understand. At that time, it happened when her parents. It was okay for me to now bring her out by 10. I felt like, I've hammered, I've entered, I've been recognized. They trust me. It was as if I'd won lottery.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God, it was such a big deal. I'm not going to lie. Like I was like,
before marriage, we couldn't even hold hands till, like, let me say the 50th year of our relationship in front of our parents. Everybody still looked at us as people are not serious, boyfriend and girlfriend. Even my friends were taking like,
oh my God.
But then after marriage, society just looked at me differently.
Yeah.
And I noticed. Our parents that were just like, I think the first joke our parents cracked the first week after marriage was so cringe.
Oh my God.
They were like, hope people did it well, hope it was sweet.
No, was it like that?
I think it was like when mommy was like, hope she betrayed her.
No, it was, oh my God, it was.
I didn't even get it.
It was one pastor's wife, Pastor Busui. Yes, she was like, I hope she's not running to the kitchen when it's time. I'm like, what?
All my married friends, all my older friends, everybody starts giving you dirty jokes, sex jokes, everything now becomes normal.
Yeah.
When they see my ring, they treat me with respect. People, my friends, started treating me, talking to me differently. Yeah. Just because I'm married.
Okay, so I think we talked about most of it now. I mean, we're still like experiencing life and trying to figure out like what tomorrow will be like the next day.
Yeah. I do hope that it only gets better and better and better. I'm praying about it.
Yeah, we do pray about it.
Committed to working on it. But one thing you guys have to know is that marriage is work.
It's work, it's cringe type of work, like
work
where you have to like drop your own self and be like for the sake of
very selfless every time, and it's not just on one person's part. And I think that's where it's now like when it's abuse, it's one person, but when two people are feeling
desire
work,
to
when two people is paying the two people and they are pushing to it, that's when you know that you're on the right path to getting a sweeter life. You know, so that's it, guys. This is our first video. Hey,
thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. So if you like this video, make sure you show us that you liked it. Thumbs up and write in the comment section whatever you're thinking in your mind, what you feel from the video.
If you guys actually we talked about something you can relate with, married or unmarried, or you went through what you went through emotionally, especially after marriage, or like huge changes, what it does for you or to you. You actually want to engage with you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye.